8:30 p.m. on the Golasso Network and Paramount Plus, and includes an exclusive as well, everybody. The announcement of the US men's national team squad for next week's CONCACAF Nations League finals. The US head coach, Greg Berhalter, is going to join us, so make sure you join us for that. Excuse me for being so rude. I'm so sorry, David.
Hello, how are you?
Mucho gusto. How are you? Nice to meet you.
Excuse me, ¿eh?
Hey.
Ponte aquí entonces.
Congratulations. That's
Thank
a
you.
big night for you guys. Well done.
Thank you. Yeah, it's great, you know. Of course, we weren't happy with the result over there, and I think we showed great character. We created the chances that we needed, and we scored the goal. But in the end, it went down to penalties, and over the moon, obviously, to go through to the quarterfinals.
How did it feel?
Feel amazing, you know, having this crowd behind us is incredible to play in the Champions League and at this stadium and going through the quarterfinals after that many years. So it's amazing.
Practiced the penalties in the last few days? Have you?
We've been practicing since the start of the season, to be fair.
Wow.
We have to, you know. Even in the Premier League, you can decide in a penalty, and in moments like these, you have to be ready when you are asked to do it. So I think all the hard work that we've been working in the training, it paid off.
How difficult is it now for a goalkeeper with the new rules, with sort of your leg on the line or behind the line to make a save? Do you have to work on that a lot?
Yeah, you do, and now you cannot even speak to the guy that is taking to the player that's taking the penalty.
What do you like saying to them normally?
You put pressure on them. You put pressure on trying to get to the heads.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
But so it's even harder now. But you have to focus on yourself and try to give the biggest advantage that you can.
Can you talk us through these penalties, please? 2 tremendous saves from yourself.
I should have saved 3.
Yes.
I like that.
I should have.
I
I don't think the goalie coach will be happy with the third one that I conceded, but obviously it's great. You know, you have to go a little bit earlier as well.
Did you know where they were going, or did you wait to see?
No, we had a plan of going one side or the other, and depend on the players, and you study them as well, and as well with the players, they study goalkeepers nowadays. So there's just credit to the GK department that it has paid off.
We sometimes see goalkeepers with on the water bottle. You have all the names of the list. What were you up to?
I knew.
You just knew? You must have a trick.
No, I before the game, obviously you see the penalties, and you know which player you might think where it goes, and you have the percentage and all that. So you have to. I don't want to say too much, just in case. But
Come on, we're trying to get out here.
No, just we follow the plan. That's it.
Weird question, maybe. What's on your shin pads?
Oh, family. And
There's the penalty takers.
Can we pull them out?
Yeah, of course you
Can we show them to camera?
Family, of course. Family, girlfriend.
Obviously.
My niece, my
Like
nephew.
it?
And just my day before Spain.
Nice.
wow.
That's very cool.
That's
So
great.
yeah, just
I have
family always together. That's it says
Amen.
written here.
Let me see.
My granddad,
Oh, that's amazing.
my grandma.
Turn it around again. Can we show it one
Yeah,
more time?
Of course.
Can we get a close up of that? There we go.
Oh wow.
So who we got? We got Granddad.
Granddad,
Here.
grandma over there.
Yeah.
My mom, dad, my middle brother, my older brother with the niece and the
amazing.
nephew, and my girlfriend.
And then the first time in the national team on the other
Yeah,
side.
and
Yes,
this
sir.
was
That's
important
first
too.
time with
That's
the
what you
national
dream of,
team.
yep.
Yeah, of course.
Well,
Nice.
you're looking a lot better than this man, Micah Richards. You're looking really fit and lean. I mean, he put an Arsenal shirt on today.
Yeah, I was.
Have we got the picture? Can we show him?
Jamie,
Have we got it? I mean, this is what happens when you stop playing.
too much pies.
I have a question for you. Actually, 2 quickly, but people always talk about goalkeepers and what they do with their feet and how good you need to be with your feet and obviously on your line. But obviously playing for Arsenal, you have to be way higher. Make sure also you command your defense from afar to make sure that everything can be stopped really high. First and foremost, I wanted to know what how you train that, because your focus, always people say that goalkeeper shouldn't be tired after a game, but that focus is a killer, right?
You get drained after games being a goalkeeper. Maybe not leg-wise, but mentally you have to be so focused, and since the first minute until the last minute, you cannot switch off for 1 second. You know, you see sometimes players that they can switch off for a few minutes because they're not involved, but keepers, you never know when you're going to be involved. So you have to switch on and be focused on the ball. And obviously your head sometimes it turns, but you have to follow the ball and try to command and try to be loud. One of my tricks is just I don't shut up.
That's very important.
Because you have to command the defence, and then the defence have to command the midfield, and like that. So I just don't show up. And sometimes even when we are taking a corner, I just have to be ready for the second balls and tell the guys that second ball we have to finish the action, or if the ball comes back to me, we know what we have to do. So. It drains your head. Especially the way you guys play. I asked Bukayo one thing: Champions League or Premier League? Both.
Yes.
Before you go, though, do you watch CBS? You watch the clips and stuff? Before you go, you must watch the clips online, no?
Which clips?
The CBS clips.
Big Mix.
No, I haven't. No.
You never seen it before?
No.
Okay.
Sorry. I'm off. I'm sorry. I don't watch TV.
Oh, you don't go on social media? Okay.
Concentrate on the game.
Perfect.
Exactly.
That's all we wanted to know. Brilliant.
You've got no idea who Big Mix is, have you?
Yeah, of course I do.
Of course!
Of course I do.
David, I read an interview with you a few weeks ago, Asha, and someone spoke about the size of your hands.
Yeah.
Are they massive for a goalkeeper? Are they
know.
normal size for a...
I don't know.
Why did you go like this?
I read it in an interview.
Jenny go like this.
Oh God, you've done Thierry? Wow. Has he got big hands for a... What? I read this in an interview.
I'm there too.
You're there.
Be careful.
Yeah, good.
Oh, Kate?
Can I not comment on this one?
Wow. We're going there. It's time for you to go before you get cancelled.
David, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Your time.
Thank you
really
for having
great
me.
to meet you.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Well done.
Enhorabuena.
Muchas gracias.
Brilliant, mate.
Take care.
Thank you.
All the best for the rest.
Thank you, mate.
Take care.
Thank you.
Good to see you. Thank
Wow.
you. Thank you,
Don't forget,
boss.
Thank you. Thank you, you
Good
too.
night.
Enjoy.
See you later.
Bye-bye.
I just feel like we're always on the edge.
On the edge of what? We're going to go to a very quick break. Everybody, we'll be right back. See you in a second. I'll tell you what, let's take a look at some of the key incidents that we saw in this game. Let's start with that first goal, the only goal that was played in regular time for Arsenal. 1-0, which made it 1-1. Remember, of course, on aggregate, Trossard with the goal. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I just thought it was outstanding play. If you look at Odegaard's touch there, and he doesn't rush his pass. We talked about that finish with Thierry Henry, just opening himself up, and it was just brilliant play. I think we would like to see a little bit more of this from Arsenal, but like the guys have said, Porto were excellent in their defensive unit. But look at that for quick feet, weighted ball, timing of the run, and a great finish to match.
Does the ball go through the legs of Pepe?
Yes.
Because
Yes.
that's what I was saying earlier. Like, if he meant that, well done. But if it, yes, wow, that's a great.
I mean that from Odegaard, that is world class, isn't it? When you think about the best players in the world.
Yes.
I mean, and this is him again here, actually, as a disallowed goal. I mean, you called it early on, Thierry, when we were up there in the box. You seen the foul early.
I just thought that you know he's in trouble. You don't need to pull his shirt. Look, we all, when you're in this type of situation, you can see here he's already holding his shirt. Just if you grab and let go, it's kind of okay, but that's a long one on the shirt, and so if you go back to VAR, it's going to be called. Obviously, they're going to be ruled out.
Wow. Have we got more footage that we want to show? Let's take a look at the couple of saves again that we saw from David Raya then on those two penalties, Wendell and then Galeno. Here we go.
He's the hero, isn't he, Micah?
Absolutely brilliant. Yeah. I think just to have that composure, it gets a little bit lucky, like you said before, Jamie, but it is a great save. It just gets that little bit of luck. That's the look that you need. Well, this is a great one here.
Yes.
Look how he anticipates it just before he's about to kick it. He makes his mind up early, and that was the difference. You see the step just there. Brilliant, strong hand against it, and fair play to him. Fully deserved it. He's a hero tonight.
And fair play to the manager. There was a lot of criticism when he brought him in, a lot of talk about the two goalkeepers, but I don't think there's any doubt that Raya is a level up above Ramsdale. And you see that hug from his manager. He's repaid him.
Yes, he has. All right, we are going to take a very quick... Well, that's a change of outfit, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, my bad. Okay,
Look at the teams.
Let's take a look first of all at the teams that have advanced to the quarterfinals. 6 teams now
It's like
through.
we're playing a game.
And how about those names that are through? Bayern Munich,
proper
PSG,
names.
Real Madrid,
Okay.
Manchester City, Barcelona, and Arsenal. Everybody, and then of course 2 more teams still to be added to that.
Jamie is a
tomorrow
gooner.
night.
Jamie is a gooner. Na 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 na. Jamie is a gooner.
No one
Thierry is a
These are
good.
brilliant. This.
Why have you put it
He
on
had a
then?
part there. It's come to me. You've got to wear it next, and for the last part, you've got to wear it.
No, I'm loyal. I'm loyal.
To who?
My jacket
Manchester
looks nice, big
United,
man.
thank you
My
very
jacket
much.
looks nice.
Not to Malik.
What? Why would you even say that?
Sorry?
He hasn't had a mention in the show yet,
He
has
hasn't had a mention. He could have had a better mention, don't you think? Yeah, thanks. Okay, we are going to go to a break. We are hoping that David Raya and Bukayo Saka are going to come past the desk and talk to us in just a few as well. So make sure you stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. So good to have you with us. It is also so good to have Bukayo Saka, penalty taker on the night, penalty scorer on the night. Good to see you. How you doing, man?
I'm good. I'm happy to make my CBS debut.
Bukayo, before we start, we've got this Arsenal shirt. Big Meeks has got it on.
Yeah.
While we're doing the interview, who would you like to wear it? Out of the four of us, anyone could put it on.
I
You
want you to
decide.
wear it.
Again. The right choice.
I want you to wear it.
Bukayo, when you were coming up, they were
Backfired, didn't it?
panicking because they didn't know what's the Bukayo Saka song. What's your song?
I think the song is like.
He said, I think.
No.
Will they sing it for? Oh,
Yeah.
people are leaving.
They'll sing it. Do you want them to sing
Who's
it?
got the Bukayo Saka
What's
song?
Saka's song?
Can you sing my song, please?
Sing the song, Saka.
They didn't hear. It's-
Okay.
You sing it for us. Have you got it?
You want me to sing?
Yes,
Yeah.
I
Live
know
on
you know
TV.
it.
We'll do it with
We
you.
know you know it. Come on.
Do you know it? You sing with me.
No.
I'll
Start
help
us
you
off.
out. Don't worry.
Start us off.
Bukayo Saka running
Yeah,
down the wing.
Saka.
But hold on. First thing first, though. Who's your barber, though, please? Before we get there.
My barber?
Yeah, your
Lord.
barber. Because you need to come to Eugene Barbers, baby. You see this? He's ready for you.
You saying my trim's not good
No,
enough?
I'm just saying it could be better.
Okay.
Did you
Send
get it done
me
for
your
the
barber
game?
after.
Did you get it done for the game or?
I got it done last week, Friday actually. But it lasts, you
Big
know.
night tonight.
Like a
sharp.
normal person would. How's your CBS debut going? So, does
Very
it feel a little
interesting.
chaotic?
Yeah.
I said to you, be ready. I have a question for you, Bukayo. We noticed in the first half your positioning because of the fullback of Porto. He was making sure that you was going to retreat instead of you going high to put your usual pressure that we've seen against Newcastle or Liverpool at home. How did you feel about it? Because at one point you nearly considered the goal because Leandro Trossard was too deep instead of being where he is inside. And at times it looked like you guys didn't know if you had to go lower or go higher. How did you feel about that one?
I feel like Porto set up really well and they gave us a lot of problems. Obviously at half-time we had to discuss and sort out this issue. There was one time when Leo was too deep, but yeah, I think we worked out in the end and we put good pressure on them and yeah, we could have won in the actual game, but obviously it had to go to extra time. So.
If this isn't too personal a question, I know that you two have a relationship, you have a friendship, right? Can I ask you, like, how often do you guys touch base and what does it mean to you when he reaches out?
Well, yeah, Thierry checks up on me a lot and it's nice, you know, it's Thierry, so obviously it's a pleasure and yeah, he's giving me advice on and off the pitch and it's really helping me, so I appreciate it, TT.
Is it a praise or critique?
No, it's both. It's both because I need both. I can't just be praised all the time but I'm not going to improve and he's giving me advices and yeah, I'm improving, I feel.
Massively.
How does it feel when you're the star of the team? I know you've got some really good players, but having that pressure to deliver week in, week out.
I feel like from young, you know, when I was in the stadium and I was coming and I was watching players like Alexis Sanchez, obviously I missed out on TT, but yeah, players like Alexis Sanchez and Aubameyang when he was here, you know, these guys were scoring week in, week out, you know, they were performing unbelievably and I always dreamed to be that person, you know, so I'm working every day to try and help my team in that way, scoring goals, making goals and trying to be the difference for them.
When I watch you in the Premier League and the way Arsenal are playing right now, it's sort of end to end, you're on the front foot, it's exciting. The last two games against Porto, what have I done?
You got the price tag sticking out.
How much is it?
Wait.
Other side.
Other side.
No, it doesn't say no.
I don't know.
Oh,
Is it more
£80?
expensive than your hair? Hey, do you want to see a picture of Micah when he was younger as an Arsenal fan?
Yeah,
When he's in the shirt tonight. I'm getting enough information in my ear, you see. Let's have a look at Micah. Look at that.
Sherman Klump, the naughty professor. You remember?
No, I don't know this person.
Well, watch it. That's him.
I need to watch.
Sherman Klump.
Wait, have you never seen the Nutty Professor?
No, never.
Serious?
No.
He's only young, though, isn't he?
Dang.
Yeah, I haven't seen it
Yeah,
either.
I've seen a picture of it. Was it Eddie Murphy?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's Eddie Murphy.
I've seen Coming to America.
Yeah.
Yeah, you go on. What's your line off that one?
Hello, my neighbours.
What was the next line?
I can't say it. Don't go third.
Can you talk us through your mindset when you were stepping up to the penalty spot? Because you guys were all talking when we were watching up there. You were saying they always say something, Jamie. You said they always say don't change your mind before you go. Were you clear where you were going to shoot? Were you changing your mind? What was happening?
No, I knew where I was going to go since yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
since
So you
yesterday.
knew you were going down to penalties.
Nah, this is the penalty.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, however the penalties had gone previous to you, you would have gone in the same place.
Yeah, I knew where I wanted to go. We obviously analysed the keeper, and obviously because I take penalties for the team as well, if I had one in the open play, I knew I would have gone the same way. So, going to the penalty, I was confident. I believed in myself. I work a lot every week to improve my penalties and try to score. So I'm happy.
Bukayo, Champions League or Premier League?
Oh, Lord.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
It's time to talk.
I'm glad you asked that, Thierry.
Time to talk.
Wow.
Why can't you go both?
I think.
Why's the man got to
he's
choose?
He's not gonna let me say both.
Why?
The Champions League is better, I can assure you.
No, but the
Because you
Premier
never won the league.
I think if I had to choose this season, I'll say the Premier League.
Okay.
But I want both. Yeah.
Even better.
Yeah.
You should have said the Champions League. We don't do the Premier League on here.
No?
No, we just Champions League.
No, okay, Champions League.
Michael Richards is starting a movement, by the way, with goal scorers. If they manage to score, they have to do a celebration that's dedicated to Micah.
Yeah,
No, but you're going to go through every players now.
Yeah, Bellingham let me down. Rice let me down today, but it was in penalty shootout, so I let him off. So when you score next, you know what I want?
Tell me.
The big meeks.
You have to use your chest.
Bellingham's failed. Rice has failed.
He won't let
I
you
believe
down.
in you.
He's the man.
Yes. Yes.
Do you want to shake on it?
Can we shake that? Next goal?
Oh!
As long as it's not against Man City.
Perfect if it's against it.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay, we really appreciate you coming through. Thank you so much.
No worries.
Thank
We
you for
loved
what
your
you said.
CBS
Really
debut.
appreciate it, by the way.
When will you be making your CBS sequel appearance?
We need you on.
I hope if you guys are coming to the next game, the quarterfinals.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
we'll
have
be
to ask
here.
them about
Don't
If you
worry.
invite us,
Yeah.
We'll get the budget. Don't worry about
Yeah.
that.
Okay, be there.
TT might have to stay at home for that one.
No. I don't come. I don't come.
Sure.
Especially if you do that
We would love to
celebration.
have you on. Anytime you're willing, we would always love to have you on.
Yeah.
We appreciate you. Thank you.
Thank you so
much,
Much respect.
Thank you so much.
All the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's give it. Come on. Round of applause.
man.
Round of applause.
Yo, Gabby says hi.
Yeah? Tell him I said
as
hello.
always.
Yeah?
Always.
Good to meet you.
Good to meet you. Good to meet you.
What a guy. What a
Brilliant,
guy.
mate. Well done.
Is Gabby a Bukayo fan?
Yeah. Look at him. Look at the walk.
Who's Gabby?
TT's son.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I had to. I was on duty to say that. So,
Will
Can I
Gabby be
mention my
watching?
kids? Oh.
it will be. He's
he in
sleeping
bed
right
now?
now, but I'll tell
Aw.
him tomorrow, and
All
he's
right.
just gonna wake up and smile like he always does.
Have we enjoyed tonight, though, guys? Come on.
I know you did.
It's been beautiful.
It's not over.
Oh, is it
Why?
not?
No. Are we talking? Why is it?
Oh, okay.
Did you get word it was over? I
No,
didn't get word it
I'm
was
still
over.
enjoyed it tonight.
No, 11:45 we're on till.
Thanks very much for the information, Jamie.
No
Good to
problem.
have you
Jamie-
with us. Always
Jamie's on
keeping
I've
us
always
in
got the
line.
count in my ear.
Yep.
Not in America.
What's that?
Yeah. It goes out to America, if you've not noticed.
Oh, yeah. And we lost an hour, didn't we?
It's 7:45.
Yeah.
What? 4:45.
7:45.
Oh, I'm on Pacific. Sorry, excuse
It's
me.
all right.
You're on Eastern. Hey, we got to speak to both coasts. That's okay, Micah. Between the two of us, we'll have it all wrapped up. It's all good.
Okay, no worries.
Well, here we are at the Emirates, working hard. Back home at our control room over there across London. Our gallery team, our team in the control room, they've been putting something together. They had time to come up with this.
Interesting.
Who does he look like? Yes.
I can leave.
Oh my God.
Again? I can leave. Oh, wow.
Meanwhile, we're still here. Everybody left.
Apparently that's all we're doing in this segment.
Oh,
We're going to go to a break.
We'll be
we
back
have
soon.
another segment coming up for you. We'll be right back for that one.
What are we going to do?
What a night where we questioned the resolve of Arsenal in previous years and the fact that they couldn't get past this stage for about 7 times in a row. They've managed to do it this time. Martin, for you, what does this mean?
Well, what it means is momentum. And it means that then Arsenal now can go into that Man City game full of confidence. You know it's the Lions' Den. We know what they've achieved. 6 trophies, is it, last year? Man City. It's the ultimate test. But they go there now really confident, in good form. I think it'd have been a bit of a downer if they'd have lost this tonight and then gone into the City game. Of course, they're out of the FA Cup. But now this just keeps it ticking along beautifully. The players, they grow from it. There's a lot of confidence now. And it's a really big night where they can feel like they're going to potentially be winners. You know, because that's the thing now. Is that
a bit early, man. Don't
go to the
Come
next
on.
stage.
Let's not go there, Martin.
We want to go to the next stage.
early.
And you want to win something. I'm putting it out there. They want to win something.
Of course
so
you want to
keep going
win.
there.
But I think the bigger thing today, that they showed a spirit. They never looked in complete control. I think a lot of people expected, who walked into this stadium today, like me, like us, we were talking, we expected Arsenal to control the tempo of this game, be aggressive on the front foot. But you realise actually at this level there are teams that can come and go toe-to-toe with you and have the confidence to do that. But I think the spirit is the overriding factor that I see here. The scenes after, the players, the connection to the fans now, that creates a strong bond that I can feel in this place now, and that will hold them in good stead in the latter stage of this competition, also the run into the Premier League.
Should we have a look at the misses, or the saves, I should say, for David Raya? Because we're talking about Wendell all night, because he really made life difficult, didn't he, for Saka? Have a look at this one. Definitely touch the fingertip. Perhaps he'll say, if I were Raya, I'd definitely say a save
He's
back.
got to frame that, hasn't he?
Yeah, of course. And I think Ali says it right in commentary, because he deserves any kind of luck there, because it could have come back off him, couldn't it, and gone into the goal. So that was really a moment. It was, to be honest, it was almost typical of the evening. It was actually on a fingertip knife edge, wasn't it? The whole match. And this sort of sums it up there. That was a much better save, of course. And he played his part tonight. I think it's one of them. There was a anxiety in the stadium when he came into the Arsenal team. And you see now there's a belief in him. And there's a unity now. And there's an electricity now in the stadium that we haven't seen for many a year. That's 14 years since they've made it to this quarter-final stage. So we just need to feed off of that, so the season keeps going in that upward trajectory.
There are moments for players, though, in their careers at their clubs where you go, and that was a moment for me that really changed it. The connection with the fans, the belief now from myself, but also them in me. This could be one of those moments. For a goalkeeper, penalty shootouts, it's never in their favour, but they can become the heroes, and today he's the hero.
Galeno was the hero from the first leg. Let's have a look at his penalty as well. How much credit will you give the save for David Raya in this instance, Rio?
Yeah, it's a much more clean save. I think Galeno was nowhere near as sharp or as bright as he was in the first leg. But this comes up to this moment. It's a penalty shootout. You know what I have to say? I was so impressed with Saka's penalty. It was a ridiculous penalty. This was the one that Raya saved, though. But he gets across quickly. And he gets a good clean pair of hands on it, which is what you need in these situations, because, as I said, with the nerves you can easily have butter wrists and that can go through you.
100%, but you have to say the penalty takers for Arsenal, they were emphatic, you know, like every single one of them, and the tension was just ratcheting up that little bit extra, so it's great to see them come through in the end.
Here they are. Captain Martin Odegaard stepped up first, Rio.
No doubts at all when he steps up. This guy's the ultimate technician. This guy mentally seems like he's just cool as you like, doesn't he?
Saka as well. This was after the miss, Wendell's miss. That's quite a pressured moment too.
That was a great penalty, that one.
Yeah, world class, that one. But this one here, I mean, I was worried for Declan, because it was a hard evening for him, I think, in that midfield, covering a lot of distance, and you wonder, was it going to go against him? But it just shows you that when the big moments come, he turns up.
Builds mentality, surely, when you go through something like this.
Yeah, 100. As a group, like none of these have won together yet. So as a group, they're just ticking the box of certain hurdles that are in their way. A penalty shootout in the knockout stage of the Champions League, they've not done that together. So now they've got through that. What confidence that builds in that change room is immeasurable. And I think going into I keep saying it, but the final running is all about momentum and maintaining that confidence. And here they are today. They didn't play particularly well.
No.
Loads of room for improvement. But they got it through.
I was going to say that. What will Mikel Arteta take from this match as a whole, do you think, Martin?
Well, I think now that it's about back to the Premier League, isn't it? And it's that territory, that's familiar territory for Arsenal. The fans now got their Arsenal back again. This is a competitive team that's at boiling point. and he wants to win every game. And they came up against sort of wily old fox, really. I thought their manager tonight, 50 games he's played in the Champions League and managed, this manager. And looking at our manager, what is this, his 8th game tonight? So there's a big gap there, but he closed that gap, and he learns every time he manages for me, and the team grows with him. So we take that forward now, as I say, to the next big game, and it's great to be. You want this, you dream about this, don't you, as a kid, to be involved in the big games. You've got to love it. And Arsenal are really doing well right now.
There'll be fans in the stands tonight that will have enjoyed that beyond measure, will have watched that and would have been like, wow, to win it when you're struggling, not necessarily got control of the game, and then for it to go through extra time in the way it did, and then for it to go down to penalties, and to witness that's just so monumental for so many fans, Rio.
Yeah, well, we're walking around the side of the stadium, of the pitch, and we're looking and seeing all the young fans there. This is their first moment of seeing Arsenal at this stage of a Champions League competition, winning a knockout game under these circumstances. These are memories that are being created, and it's wonderful for these players. And I think they're a genuine hard opposition for anybody left in the competition. I don't care. Man City over 2 legs, difficult game for them, because Arsenal are a team, I think, that can match most teams left in this competition. Whether they'll beat them, but I think they can go close to anyone at the moment.
I'm just enjoying the fans singing that Waka Waka. Kai Havertz scores. Do you know the words?
No.
Martin's not a singer.
I'm not going to.
I'm a dancer, not a singer.
But ultimately, the essence of that song is 60 million down the drain. Kai Havertz scores again, and he was one of the scorers tonight in the penalty shootout.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the thing, and I had no doubt, really. It was lovely the way he came up with just that little shimmy, that dummy, and just tucked it. He made it look so easy. I might even fancy taking one myself and just try and copy him. But in the moment, it's very difficult to do that.
There's no way I can imagine you walking up to a penalty in a penalty shootout.
No, I had a chance in the Cup Winners' Cup to take one, and I got into a fight with Steve Bold, actually.
Oh,
and luckily, David Seaman saved the penalty. So neither of us had to go up and take it.
Hey,
so
who would have won in a fight between you and Steve Bold?
That would have been interesting, yeah.
I don't know who I put my money behind. Listen, sometimes, I know it's your job as pundits, and you have to make decisions quite quickly, but sometimes is it too early to judge a player when he changes teams, like in the way that Kai Havertz was? And people out there will say, look, he's enjoying a purple patch at the moment, it might not last. But is there something different about the way he's developing under Mikel Arteta?
I think Mikel Arteta has to take huge credit with the way that he's managed him. I think he came in and people were questioning it a little bit, the price tag. But he's really managed him well into the team. He's been flexible with where he's played, allowed him to have that freedom of movement and not being able to be locked down in one position. And I think that confidence that comes from the manager's confidence given you, we're seeing that now. He's scoring big, important goals, and he's playing his part. Today, how many times he won headers up there on his own? You don't necessarily say that he's someone who's going to do that, but he's a different type of reference point for this team.
OK, well, look, Arsenal are currently top of the Premier League. They're now into the quarter-finals of the Champions League as well. I wonder how the manager is feeling. Mikel Arteta is speaking with Jules.
Mikel, massive congratulations. What a battle. How proud are you of your team?
Yeah, so happy. It's been 14 years, so that's a long time for a club like Arsenal. Not to do what we've done today, but it shows how difficult it is. We have to really dig in today and find the magic moment that we found at the end. But so proud and I'm so happy.
The magic moment, and it came from David Raya, your goalkeeper. Did you always believe he was cut out for these big moments?
Yeah, we did. We started to create an unbelievable energy as well in the stadium, and we're all pushing to get it done, and together we've done it.
You were watching on when he made those 2 saves in the penalty shootout. How were the nerves?
Yeah, you are very nervous. You are hoping for the best, but you know that it's a bit of a lottery. We had our preparation yesterday and the day before, just in case, and it really helped. So credit to the goalkeeper coaches as well, and everybody that contributed.
How much credit do Porto deserve as well for making this such a difficult game?
Yeah, it's really difficult to play against them. They are a really competitive team. You don't get many moments in the game when you can control the game, because if you stop, start, direct play, battle after battle, and they're a really good side.
It must have taken, though, a proper team performance from your boys to get through this.
Yes, we did, and we scored a goal in a really important moment. We tried to generate chances. We had 2 or 3, not many, but this is Europe and this is this competition as well. But at the end, we managed to do it.
It got emotional out there at times as well. Both managers booked tonight. It must be so difficult to keep those feelings in check.
Yeah, it's a lot at stake, and every detail is important. You defending your team, and every decision you want it to go your way, and that's part of the game.
An incredible atmosphere in the Emirates tonight as well, Mikel. How much do you love these fans?
Thank you so much, honestly. We absolutely love them, the energy that they brought.
how positive they are the whole game with the team and the way they contributed. They made us win, as simple as that.
And you mentioned it already, the round of 16 curse is over for Arsenal. You join the likes of Man City, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, PSG and Barcelona in the quarterfinals. What does it mean, Mikel?
Unbelievable. That's what we want to be. And we've been patient and we worked so hard. A lot of people made a lot of good decisions and show a lot of courage as well in difficult moments. But this is where we want to be.
Well done tonight.
Thank you so much.
You can tell just how delighted he is, and so he should be. They're into the quarterfinals, and he was up against quite a wily manager in Sergio Conceição, who has a lot more experience than he does in the Champions League.
Yeah, I think actually he was making an effort, wasn't he, with Conceição, not to actually engage, not to talk about him. I sort of hinted at it before the game,
to get him involved,
saying that, you know, may the team that tries to play football win this game. Look, he doesn't want to shake hands, so you know there may be a little bit of stuff going on there. It's kind of like, you know, hold on, you're the new kid on the block, and when you learn, you know, maybe you show me more respect. I think that's a respect issue, but I think, to be honest with you, that I thought tonight Arteta kept his head throughout both games. Without doubt, I watched him very, very closely, and I think, okay, they both got booked.
They did both. I was about to say they both got booked, but they both got booked. So how much? What can he be saying to Mikel Arteta that perhaps he wasn't doing himself?
He's just not happy with something. So, but this is football at the highest level. The stakes are high. There's going to be issues. There's going to be situations where one manager's not happy with the other. But that's part of it, and it's the way that Mikel Arteta dealt with that. Didn't get antagonised. Didn't let it affect him. He's won the game. There's no need, is there? Cool as you like, and that's what I like. And there's moments when he does get overzealous, and people call him for it. But it's fine. It's fine. That's life.
But if Arteta doesn't shake his hand and loses, then there's an issue. So you know, at the end of the day, I feel he should be shaking his hand. But you know, we'll have to ask him what in the next press conference what was his problem.
There might also be moments in that game where the Arsenal fans might feel that the referee didn't give them some decisions that they wanted as well. So Mikel Arteta could also perhaps be in a situation where he felt quite aggrieved.
Yeah, here comes
on, bro.
Anyway, we'll talk about that later. Kai Saka's here. Congratulations. How are you? Come and tell you what, stand between the boys there. First of all, wow, congratulations on your penalty. Congratulations on your win as well. You're into the quarterfinals. How are you feeling?
Yeah, I'm buzzing. This is... Yeah, I'm just happy. We're going for the quarterfinals. You know, it wasn't my best performance personally, but I feel like I'm so proud of the team. We showed a lot of these. It's amazing for the spirit, and we're just happy to be going through.
How was you walking up to that penalty? Because it's a huge moment with this club. Your connection with the fans seems brilliant. The atmosphere, you could have cut it with a knife at that moment. Quiet, it was silent in here. How was that walking up?
Well, I prepare myself, you know, I work a lot every week for this moment, practicing penalties, because obviously I take for the team as well. So I was more than ready for this moment, and I was just happy to see it go in.
Devastating, I loved it.
So next up is Man City. You've got plenty of time actually between each game, haven't you? So
let him enjoy this game, Martin. What's
going on, man?
But that's what winners do. They look to the next game.
Yeah, I like
You've got to keep looking. You can't celebrate too much. You can't take the pats on the back, which we're giving you now. Yeah. You've got to take it into the next game, and you've got to worry. That is a huge game, isn't it? But a game that Arsenal go into, and you must be really confident that you want to go one better this time round, and you can actually beat City at their own ground.
Yeah, listen, right now...
Can you do it?
Yeah, we can. And obviously right now, we're top of the league and we're into the quarterfinals of the Champions League, and we're going to the international break. So that gives us a lot of momentum, a lot of belief that we can go to the Etihad and get a good result.
What's it like going into these games at the moment for you? Because this is new territory for you guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
Coming into these knockout stages now. You bouncing into these games, wanting the games to come thick and fast.
Yeah, these are the games that I play football for.
Dreamed of.
This is what I dream of. We worked years, disappointment, not missing out on top four to get here tonight in the Champions League, and now we're here and we've won. So it's amazing, and yeah, I'm looking forward to the next round.
So it's a great effort, really, because you're only playing 8 games, aren't you? Sorry, you're only playing 8 games in the Champions League. It's only at the start of this season you heard that music, that famous music, Champions League music, before the game started, and here we are now in a quarter-final. Brilliant.
Yeah, brilliant. We're happy.
Bring it on, bring it on.
I'm so glad you got that question in. I just wanted to ask you about these fans here, because the Emirates in the past, we've spoken so much about the love that was lost between the fans. That feels like such a long time ago now, and tonight you had the full support of this lot here. What was it like?
Yeah, tonight was beautiful. I said in my interviews before that I already knew that it was going to be a special night here, and the fans gave us everything, and we gave them everything back. So we're all happy tonight. We're going to go home and enjoy our evening.
What are you looking for now? Obviously, the draw going to be coming up. You'll all be sitting there watching that, I'm sure, and eagerly awaiting who you're going to get.
Yeah.
Are you one of those guys who, listen, give us the biggest, give us the Bernabeu, or you say, listen, give us who we see as the weakest? What are you looking at?
Be careful with that answer.
To be honest,
I used to want the big boys.
I don't want to say anything rash.
Let's just say your penalty was world class, just for real.
It was.
I forgot about that. Bukayo, I want your word on David Raya as well. So much is always made on the penalty takers, the goal scorers in the team, but wow, he was so brilliant in that shootout.
Yeah, he was brilliant, and credit to him. He basically won us the game today with those 2 stops. So yeah, he's been amazing for us this season, and that's a great moment for him.
And what's the manager said? Have you spoken to him since then? What's he said to you?
Yeah, he's buzzing. A lot of shouting and joy, but yeah, he's so happy for us. And like I said, we're top of the league and into the next round of the Champions League, so everyone's so happy. We've put in good work, and yeah, it's paid off.
Okay, look, we're going to let you go. Congratulations.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
That was nerve-wracking at the best of times, but that was really brilliant as well. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Arsenal into the quarterfinals. Thank you so much, Bukayo Saka. I just love that it's just finished. Only just finished, by the way, and he's so calm already. He's kind of like,
no, the killer is. He's not even 15, 20 minutes after the game, and Martin's saying, let's move on now, leave this one and go and talk about Man City.
By the way,
kid enjoyed the
That's
result.
how we were in our dressing room. I'm sorry, we were winning. That's why we went invincible the whole season. Do you know?
I thought it took a while to mention that. It's all right.
Mine actually brought up Man City as soon as the final whistle went, didn't you? That was
I'm thinking that was my job in the dressing room. Wenger didn't need to go around to the players because we were just trying to make sure they didn't over-celebrate. I don't think this group will, though.
No.
Their feet are firmly on the ground, and the manager will make sure of that.